It was one of the biggest logistical catastrophes of 2016 and spawned its own hashtag. But the data from last year's census is now out, and the Australian Bureau of Statistics has confirmed the numbers are trustworthy. The Bureau says 95% of households still completed the survey despite a major technical meltdown on census night. The population is now more than 24 million, double what it was in 1966. 1.3 million migrants have arrived in the last 5 years from 180 different countries. The information will be used to help plan for Australia's future despite the previous concerns about its reliability.
The 2016 census data is fit for purpose, it is useful and usable and will support the same variety of uses as was the case for previous censuses.
With more on the census numbers, here's reporter Ashlyn McGee.
The census tells us about who we are and where we live. So let's meet the average Australian, according to the data. It's 50-50 they were born in Australia or born overseas or have overseas-born parents. Despite that, they speak English and only English. As a nation, we're getting older, so the average Aussie is now 38 years old. Like two-thirds of us, they live in a capital city and earn $662 a week. But really, there is no average Australian. We're more diverse than ever before. 2.5% of us are Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander.
My name is Crystal Nabananga Johnson.
It's 25% in the Northern Territory.
This is our home. Our home is for everybody. Everyone to share, no matter what tribe or what country you come from or what religion.
And more Australians than ever before come from other countries. Migration from India and China is growing the fastest.
We were looking for a place which is new, which can provide a lot of opportunities to us.
Just open your hand for 4 years.
46,800 same-sex couples openly declared their relationships in the census.
There is a pride and a feeling that it's okay to be out.
Our religion and the loss of it was one of the biggest changes this census. 3/4 of the country identified as Christian. Now that's dropped right down and only half of us are Christians. And we're losing our faith. People who say they have no religion jumped from 13% to 30%.
I've definitely, been exposed to religion, but science has been probably more of a thing to me.
Young people are just as likely to have no religion as they are to be keeping the faith.
I'm Doug. I live in Bellevue Hill with my partner Jan, and I'm an old man.
Australia has a serious case of ageing. Are we doing enough about it?
No, and they're not even working on it.
Women provide most of the unpaid care. And guess who does the lion's share of housework?
Me. That's easy, me.
1 in 5 men say they don't do any at all. New South Wales is still the most populous state with 7.5 million residents. But Victoria's closing the gap at an ever-increasing rate. Nearly 6 million people live there. The ACT had the largest population growth over the last 5 years, up 11%. While Tasmania and South Australia stagnated. The fastest growing city in the country, though, was Darwin, followed closely by Perth and Melbourne, which will soon overtake Sydney as Australia's biggest city.
My name's Bruce.
I'm Ross. I'm Margie.
My name is Cecil Fisher. I come from Woodridge.
23.4 million Australians contributed their data, 68.9 million individual facts that describe Australia and will shape it for the next 5 years. Ashlyn McGee, ABC News.